Hey guys, welcome to another episode of On the Chopping Block Movie Reviews. I am sitting here with Adam, he's new.
Hey guys, good to be here.
Is that new kid on the block?
What are we doing here, Tom?
Today we're going to be reviewing Warcraft.
Warcraft 1?
No, 2.
Warcraft 3.
Frozen Throne? Frozen Throne?
World of Warcraft, the World of Warcraft.
Have you played much of World of Warcraft?
No, I have a life.
Warcraft The Beginning is directed by Duncan Jones, who I'm a big fan of, and he's come off movies. His first big movie was Moon, which was amazing, starring Sam Rockwell, and I really enjoyed that film, and Source Code as well.
Two movies I haven't seen.
You've not seen them both? Yeah, now Source Code.
First film I've seen.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's in Source Code. It's really good.
Oh yeah?
It's a neat little it's like Groundhog Day, where you have to replay the same kind of scenario over and over again to stop a bomb from blowing up a train.
Are we reviewing Source Code?
No, we're not reviewing Source Code. Now, Warcraft The Beginning has a good little range of actors in it, doesn't it? It's got Paula Patton, Dominic Cooper, I don't know, the dude from Vikings.
Yeah, he's the main guy in the movie. He plays Lothar, which is a big character in the Warcraft universe.
Obviously don't know much about the lore.
I don't
this
know.
guy plays a lot of Warcraft,
I played the games, but I didn't actually know much about the lore before I watched the film. So I didn't really know what was going to happen. Whereas I think a lot of people who know the backstory to Warcraft substantially could have predicted the whole plot.
Totally, you can.
And I think it's been well received by people who know the universe, so
yeah.
I think it must stick quite well to the original lore.
Yeah, I think so. Like, the movie's been critically kind of pooped on.
Yeah.
There's a lot
and
of
I can see why.
Yeah, you totally can see why, but I mean, this movie was made for the fans in mind, and like, I mean, it's a hard one to do, because a game like these kind of game movies, you've got to adhere to the fans, and you've got to adhere to audiences, and unfortunately it's a really hard balance. And they stuck more with the fans, which is good, because there's a lot of like things I'm like, oh cool, I know what that character's going to do and that character's going to do. Well, most movie
I think that's what they kind of owe. If you're going to do a franchise like that that's so big and has such a following already before a movie even exists, you kind of owe the fans to like do a fan movie.
Yeah, totally.
Whereas if they made a movie that was just kind of critically acclaimed and kind of artsy and didn't really have much to do with the universe other than it had the name,
you're gonna
fans
piss off
would be
the fans.
like, what the hell?
Yeah. And then
when's the real Warcraft movie coming out?
Yeah. Totally. And this movie, guys, looks terrific. It's probably like a really gorgeous looking movie, visually stunning. I mean, the visual effects.
I saw it in IMAX and it was just amazing. It was a great movie to see in IMAX.
Yeah. 3D worked really well. The orcs looked so good. They were motion capture, performance capture kind of thing. Toby Kebbell, who did the performance capture for one of the main orc character, he did Koba in Dawn of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He did a tremendous job. He was Dr. Doom in Fant Four Stick, which we're not going to talk about because that movie's horrible. And he's a really terrific actor, and I liked him in Rock and Roller. He was really good in that too. But like, and his performance capture he's been doing lately, he's getting up there with Andy Serkis. I think his performance-wise is damn good. And the orcs are terrific, man. They're like picture perfection, like just photographic quality.
They look exactly like they do in the game, except better. You know?
Yeah.
Because you played the games before. Like Warcraft 2 and 3.
Yeah. Frozen Throne?
Yeah. Frozen Throne. Everyone's played Frozen Throne.
That's king.
That's the classic.
Yeah. The thing with this is it involves a lot of magic and spells as well, and it's not your typical kind of magic that you see in like fantasy movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool when they do a spell, you see symbols and like the area around glows
like the runes and stuff come out of the ground and then
and they carve symbols and they do like very cool, and that's exactly kind of what the games were and they looked like, which was awesome. And it was just different because I'd never really seen anything like that before. Yeah,
no, the art style was exactly how it is in the games, but better. Like, they've just taken the style and kind of perfected it and made it like tangible.
Yeah. Because
in the games, like, everything's so low res and it's also tiny, but what the movie allows you to do is get in really close and you see the spells being cast right in front of your eyes.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, what just as far as like a rundown of this movie, it's pretty much the humans are living peacefully, and then all of a sudden the orcs are coming through like a gate, like a mystical gate, and because their homeland has been destroyed by like a disease, kind of, which you figure out in the movie is like, you know, and so they're invading the human land to try and take over and find a new place to live, killing and like burning villages and stuff. But then there's a separate group of orcs that think this isn't right, we shouldn't be doing this. And then they kind of separate themselves and trying to forge an alliance with the humans, and
to their own detriment.
Because the whole Warcraft world is literally against orcs and humans.
There are other races in the
Other
games,
races,
but those
yeah.
are the two big
Yeah.
factions. And I think in the first game, those were the only two sides.
And then we start into dwarves and like elves.
Yeah, I mean, the dwarves and the
Undead.
elves... Yeah, the undead aren't even in the
this
movie.
one.
But the dwarves and the elves are in the movie briefly to kind of show that they exist in this world. And maybe for sequels, they'll show these races, but... they don't really play a big part. It's definitely orcs versus humans.
Orcs versus humans, yeah. And the battle scenes that they have, just crunchingly epic. Like, you feel like the impact that these things have, and just like the orcs are big and they're just like crushing humans with their big hammers.
Yeah,
And
that's what I really like about the orcs in the Warcraft universe, as opposed to like orcs in the kind of Lord of the Rings or other fantasy universes.
Yeah.
Is the orcs in Warcraft are literally just big, huge, hulking beasts. Like they just smash things.
Yeah.
Whereas orcs in Lord of the Rings, they wear
They're
their armor plating.
size, yeah.
They're human size, and they kind of fight hand to hand with humans. Whereas the orcs in Warcraft can like step on a human and just crush them.
Yeah. But yeah, the battle scenes were terrific, and just like because they had live action like characters playing the humans in their armor, fighting like motion captured orcs, and it looked terrific. There was no
there was no disconnect.
Yeah,
like,
there
it
was no
felt
disconnect,
like they were actually hitting each other.
Yeah, some of the character interactions, again, some of them are really good. Like Ben Foster, who plays like the head, the Guardian. He was good, but I thought it was gonna be played more by like an old cringy man. I think would have had more of an effect than a younger looking guy.
Yeah.
Maybe they just chucked him in Ben Foster.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even realise, but yeah.
And I knew what his character was when I saw his like get up with the feathers. I was like, I mean, from the game, I know what he's gonna do. I thought definitely found the strongest character was definitely the head orc, the main orc character.
Yeah, I agree.
With the family and the baby.
And it was good that they started the movie on the side of the orcs, so that you didn't hate the orcs the whole way through.
No,
because obviously the orcs are made to look like these big brutes.
No.
And they're
invading behind them.
They're invading this foreign world which doesn't belong to them, and they're just taking what they want.
Yeah.
Through this portal.
Yeah.
But the movie starts off on the other side of the portal, and you see this orc family, and this orc and his wife, they love each other, and they've got this child. And
their motivations there and why they need to do what they're doing.
And so you relate to the orcs first before relating to the humans. So you almost want both sides to win, but that's obviously not possible.
Some of the human characters, like, I mean, again, there's no big standouts except for the main orc character, but like Dominic Cooper plays the king. His performance is literally the same through the whole movie. He's like this, well, we better go stop them, yes? Okay, we'll army this way. And
the dialogue is the
and it's just, it's weak, and his performance is very, like, there's no tone, he's just very much the same tone through the whole movie. Yeah. And even the main character, what's his name? Lothar, yeah. He wasn't super likable in the movie. I found like he was.
I think they tried to make him kind of an anti-hero.
Yeah, and he was very much like he always sits like this. He doesn't really give a shit about things, and he fights, and he's kind of quick. But I didn't find him very likable, or I didn't find him that appealing as like a main character. He was fine. He was a good fighter, and there's some quirky lines.
You like the king. I think you like the king more than you like Lothar.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, he was cool. I mean, Paula Patton plays like a half-breed, half-orc, half-human.
Yeah.
And she was cool. She was the only orc that wasn't like motion captured. She had like physical makeup effects on.
Yeah. She had like the
teeth,
fake tusks.
And she was okay. And there was a bit of a forced romance with the main guy.
That was a bit forced.
And it was like a bit like, and she all of a sudden becomes best friends with him, and she's like part of the battle. And it's kind of like, I don't know, they just kind of... I felt like with this movie what happened was... Because it's 2 hours, so it's a pretty good runtime. But a movie like this, I felt should have been like 2 hours, 45 minutes, maybe 3 hours.
You know, the original cut was 3 hours.
Well, yeah, I want to see a 3 hour cut.
I think it would have been the studios, they would have been like, this is not going to be good, we're going to cut this down to 2 hours.
Because I feel like there was just parts of the movie that were just chick, out, chick, out.
It did feel a bit rushed. Like at the end, there's this big battle, and then it suddenly, like as soon as the battle's finished, it jumps to like the ceremony at the end. And
it's like end credits.
And that's it.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, and I know that they're just setting up this whole universe of like the multi-movie kind of sequels. Yeah. And the movie's done relatively well. I think it's made some good bank back. Apparently, the audiences of China are just lapping it up and it's just killing it. And I think, unfortunately, it's one of those movies kind of like Word of Mouth, where it was big and it got a big opening, but then it's kind of just tailing off because I think word of mouth was getting around to a lot of people. But I still think it's a fun movie to go see and experience. I don't think it's worth the poop that it's getting.
The reason that I think the critics have a point is dialogue was definitely very weak. It was... People just kind of said how they felt. They didn't... Nothing was masked. It was very thinly veiled. People were like, I feel sad. I feel happy type dialogue. It wasn't like... You couldn't work out people's motives because they would always just say what they were going to do. And
it's been a tough movie to go. I mean, this movie's been in production for they've been trying to get this movie done for like 10 years. long time. It was 2006.
I don't know that. I thought it was...
2006 they first mentioned it.
Wow.
Went through so many scripts and different directors.
Jeez.
Yeah, a long time. And then finally when I heard Duncan Jones was on it, I was like, that's a good call because I love Duncan Jones. David Bowie's son, by the way. And I think he nailed visually the look of the movie. He being a big Warcraft fanboy did service to it, I think.
That's probably why it serves the fans so well.
Yeah. And it was his first very big budget movie. And I think he handled it very nicely.
It was big budget, right? It felt...
Very big budget. I think it was like definitely over 100 million.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate to know how much of that was spent on visual effects. There've been heaps. But,
yeah, that's probably why the movie took so long to make. They probably finished shooting it in like... I actually heard they finished shooting it in like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time was just post.
Yeah. Would have been a tough one.
So, to wrap things up on the Warcraft movie, what I liked about it, I thought it looked amazing. I thought it served the story quite well, the whole Warcraft universe.
Yep.
Yeah, the acting kind of let me down, but in the end, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 is high. Nice, man. That's what I give Star Wars. Cool. Overall, guys, I'm like Adam. I enjoyed this flick for what it was. I mean, luckily I knew a bit of Warcraft lore going in, so I kind of knew what to expect, and it was visually pleasing, and the action was good. I mean, like technically the film stands out. From direction, like cinematography was beautiful, editing, sound of it, all that kind of stuff was well done.
They even had dolly zooms.
Dolly zooms, amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
And they just, but I think they just struggled a bit with characters and some of the actors, and they're obviously trying to find their feet. Being a first film, they're trying to find their feet and trying to figure out where they can go and bring this universe. So I enjoyed the movie, and I think a lot of people would too if they actually went out and gone see it. 'Cause it's a fun little escapism movie.
Yeah, it's an entertaining movie, like hands down.
So with all that added up, I'm going to give it it might be a little bit harsh, but I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Which, yeah.
I know, fair enough.
Yeah. But still enjoyable. I would like to watch it again. I feel like I might pick up on a few more things, but no, it's just cool, fun, enjoyable flick.
Like the character names?
Yeah. And Anduin? No, Anduin's... What's the sword tailor from Lord of the Rings?
Anduil.
I was about to call him Anduil for a second. The main character, Anduil. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's review of Warcraft at the Beginning. I think it's called, it's Warcraft at the Beginning in New Zealand, but I think overseas in America it's just called Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. We really, really appreciate it. It's great for you to be here.
Yeah.
Watching our
Hope you enjoyed our review, and if you liked what we said.
Well, I just hope you guys like Adam, because he's new, and I hope he did an okay job. Please tell us.
I hope you like Tom, because he's old, and
I'm not too old. 26. No, I'm 27. Holy shit, I'm 27. Anywho, if you guys liked Adam, or if you like both of us, tell us in the description, tell us in the comments down below, or give us a thumbs up. If
you want to see more reviews, subscribe,
and
go see the movie if you like what we had to say.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
See ya.